Well, in nature, nothing is perfect and nothing is imperfect. A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I am Mohini, your host for the evening today, and I'd like to extend a hearty welcome to everybody on behalf of PSTV. Thank you for joining us this evening, guys, and we are live one more time with another session, another episode, power packed with a lot of learning and definitely a lot of fun, guys. So please stay tuned. And let's just start the session right away, guys. Well, it is blogging for budding writers. So all my budding writers, all my students out there who are just so passionate about writing, this is your journey, guys. And today we are discussing something really interesting, and if you can see, there's some plants right here in my background. These are just some plants that I have around the house, and I thought of, why not collecting them and showing it to all my audiences out here. Well, the plants here speak about a theme, guys. Okay, they speak loud and clear about the theme, and yes, it is the nature theme blogs. We've discussed a lot about blogging in the last few weeks, and thank you for the feedback and the response from each one of you. It's been phenomenal, guys. Thank you so much. Well, now we have moved on to various themes. So now every 2 to 3 sessions, we will be after every 2 to 3 sessions, we will be taking up a new theme, guys. Okay, this time we started up with a nature theme blog. So this is for all the nature lovers. This is an episode that we put together specially for you. Okay, please stay tuned, guys, and maybe I am kind of sure that this session is going to be fruitful for all of you who are interested to start a nature theme blog. All right, so let's just move forward to the session for today. And let's see what's brewing, everybody. What's brewing on PSTV for all my splendid audience out here. As always, we start with an inspirational quote of the day. After that, we have Break the Ice, guys. Okay, Break the Ice is about certain interesting questions which I pose to my audiences out here. And I know that this batch here is energetic because I can already see the thumbs up coming in, and I can already see a lot of you are already active and all geared up for the session for today. So, of course, I do expect a lot of interesting answers from all of you. Okay, and after that, we have what's in store, like mentioned at the start of the session. Right now, I just gave out the theme, guys. We will be discussing about a nature blog, writing a nature blog for everybody out here, for all the nature lovers. And that's precisely what my background is doing right now, is just speaking aloud that yes, it is the nature theme, guys, for today. Okay, so writing a nature blog. Then we have fun and frolic, which is fun activity part one. And after that, of course, we have fun activity part two as well, guys, as promised. And we have two fun activities. So everybody out here, please stay tuned till the end of this session for today. Before I take your leave, I will be doing a quick wrap up, okay, which is like a revision and a recap of all that we have discussed in today's session, and of course, the home task for everybody. All right, so let's get started, everybody. Okay, and the quote of the day for today is, when you can't find the sunshine, be the sunshine. So, all my dear children out here, be the sunshine and spread it all around you. And moving on after that lovely quote, let's see, have you ever some interesting questions, everybody? Okay, so everybody brace yourselves for the have you ever questions now. Okay, so the first question, guys. Have you ever sung in public? So, have you ever sung in public? Come on, quickly tell me. Well, I have sung in public. In fact, I've also participated in singing competitions. I don't know, during the initial days in my childhood. I don't know how I gathered the courage to actually, participate in a singing competition. I obviously did not win any prize, but I did get a consolation prize. I remember that incident categorically from my childhood. But yeah, so that means that I have sung in public, guys. So come on, tell me your responses. Have you ever sung in public? Come on, everybody. I'm just waiting for you to type in, guys, quickly. Okay, a lot of you are saying yes. Some of you are saying no, never. All right, and some of you are saying big yes. Okay, yes, lovely. All right, okay. Some of you are saying no, not at all. This is fabulous, guys. Everybody's so active and you're already sending me answers. I'm so glad to receive answers from everyone out here. Okay, this is the wonderful. All right, so I think it's more like a mixed response from the audiences as always. We have like a 50-50 response, more or less, because I can see a few yeses and then I can see a few no's as well. All right, thank you for responding, guys. Let's move on to the next question. Have you ever given special nicknames to your pet? So come on, we all love pets, yeah? And I know the students in this gang do love pets, okay? Somebody saying never to the last question, okay? Now try and answer this one. Have you ever given special nicknames to your pet, guys? Okay, and well, I've never had a pet, and to be honest with you, I'm not one of those kind of persons who would like to have a pet around in the house. So yes, but of course, I respect all the feelings of all the pet lovers all across. So guys, come on, tell me, have you ever given special nicknames to your pets? I know a lot of my friends do have pets, and they have like weird and special nicknames for their pets that they love calling them. And the good thing is that the pets actually recognize, you know, with those special names. They associate so well with those special names. Okay, so some of you are saying yes, yes, yes. Some of you are saying no. Okay, some of you are saying, but I think the majority here is saying yes. I can see yeses, yeses all over. Okay. All right, okay. And somebody's saying that, I also don't have a pet of my own as my parents wouldn't allow me to, but gave name to my cousin's pet. Okay, fair enough. All right, okay, all right. So now moving on to the next question, everybody. Have you ever walked into a window because it was just that clean? Okay, so it was so spick and span, you couldn't really figure out whether it was a window. Have you ever like walked into a window because it was just that, spick and span clean and it was so clean, guys? Have you ever done that? And maybe bumped yourself? Well, I've never been guilty of this. I don't think I've ever done this. Okay. So I'm usually very cautious of what's around me. So I don't think I've, put myself in such a situation ever. So come on, tell me, guys, have you done that? Okay, so somebody's saying yes many times. Okay, and somebody's saying yes and hurt my nose. My God, okay, and I hope you're okay. All right. So yes, we do have weird experiences. A lot of us have faced this during childhood. Yeah, I think most of us have actually faced this and done this. We're all guilty of this. Okay, great, guys. Thank you for such active participation. And now moving on to the next question. Have you ever met someone who has six fingers? So have you met someone who has six fingers? Well, I have. I have a really close friend who has six fingers. So I know a person very closely who's got six fingers, guys. So come on, tell me. Have you guys met someone who has six fingers? Okay, some of you are saying yes, some of you are saying no. All right, let me just check. Okay, yes, some of you are saying yes, yes, yes. All right. Some of you are saying no, yes, yes, no. So it's more like a mixed response again from the audiences. Okay, and moving on to the next question, everybody. Have you ever appreciated uh, a sunset? Okay, so come on, tell me, have you ever appreciated a sunset, guys? Well, that's like my dream, okay, to sit in peace and appreciate the sunset. I love sunsets. So, of course, I do enjoy sunsets, but I've never, sort of had the time and never been able to take out the time to sit and actually appreciate the beauty of a sunset. I think the beauty goes beyond words. So that is for sunsets, guys. Tell me your thoughts in this one. Have you ever appreciated a sunset? Come on. So some of you are saying yes, I love sunsets. Me too. Thank you. And okay, some of you are saying no. Some of you are saying yes, but I think majority everybody's saying yes, more or less. Yes, yes, yes. You guys have appreciated sunsets. Okay. All right. Lovely. Okay. This is fabulous. This is fabulous. I'm still receiving. Okay. So every time when the sun sets, happen near the beach. Okay, all right, and now, okay, and beach sunset definitely, to be precise. And some of you are saying, yes, I do because I'm sleeping when the sun rises. At least I get to see the sunset. Okay. All right. So for all the night owls, okay, so you get to see the sunset. All right. Lovely, lovely, guys. Thank you for such entertaining responses, everybody. And thank you for participating so actively. Let's just move on to what's in store for today. What's today's agenda, everybody? Okay, and if you can see, we are discussing about writing a nature blog. So, all my nature lovers, all of you who are enthusiastic about putting a blog together about nature, this session is for you guys. Please stay tuned. All right, so moving on, how to write your blog. Okay, well, whatever your reason is to write a blog, the most important thing to remember is write from that heart. Write from your heart, guys. Give it, your writing has to be all heart. It's only then that it's going to appeal to the audiences somewhere, and it's going to touch their hearts somewhere, only if it comes direct from the heart. I might sound very cliche, very corny, but unfortunately, that's the truth. Write from the heart. Be yourself. Your writing has to reflect who you are. Okay, follow and share your passions with the world. If you are not passionate about what you're writing, if you're not enjoying what you're writing, then of course that will come across to the audiences as well. Your readers will not be able to enjoy what you've written. Simple. Okay, so whatever you do, whatever you write, make sure it's straight from the heart, guys. Okay, and now, well, your blog will be richer, if you write from the heart, if you're writing about something that you enjoy, you're passionate about that particular thing. Of course, your blog is going to be richer. It's going to be more honest, and definitely it's going to be something that is going to be appealing as well as relatable. Okay, being authentic is what will help you make your blog more appealing. Okay, people who are actually reading your blog, your audiences, please remember, they've already done their bit of research. They're all well read, they know a lot. Okay, so of course, if you're giving them like a copy paste material, it's normal for them to sense that, and it's normal for them to not read your blogs and not come back to your blogs and maybe download anything, or read anything from that particular blog of yours. So of course, please give them something that's unique, give them something that's different, give them something that reflects your own personality, guys. Okay, so be authentic, and trust me, you will see more readers, more audiences getting attracted to your blog, guys. So please be authentic. All right, and now, well, the first style that you can adopt as far as the nature blog is concerned is the diary style. Now, a great angle for a nature blog is to write it like you write a journal. And I've been discussing this time and again during my classes. Also, I encourage my students to start a diary, a journal, anything. Okay, remember, when naturalists only had like a pencil and paper based field book to take out into the wilds. In the initial times, they didn't have so much technology. Now we have everything. The cameras are in place. There's so much new that has come up every single day, just inventing newer stuff and newer, diverging into newer technologies. But of course, initially it was just paper, pencil, and like a field book that you take, and that's about it. Okay, so try doing this yourself, guys. Try going back to those old days, because this will be something different. Connect your minds through your hands by using a real pen with real paper. It actually helps us to process and articulate information better. Put a diary style sort of a nature blog for your audiences, and you'll see the difference. Okay, head out on a hike and observe, record, and draw. Okay, why not just move out on a hike and just keep observing, just keep recording stuff, just keep drawing stuff. Let nature be your inspiration. If you're somebody who loves nature, then I'm sure you're going to thoroughly enjoy this experience. Okay, after your wanderings, in and around nature, grab your keyboard, transfer your handmade notes to digital format, take up your observations, upload all the pictures that you've taken up, all the photographs, scan all those sketches that you have, and of course, add what location you're talking about, the date, the time, the weather, and everything else, and go ahead and upload it. And you're done with that diary style of yours. And trust me, it looks so much alive on screen when people actually read it, because it's something that's something that's people have not seen for quite some time. Okay, diary writing is now something which has been a trend for quite some time, but at the moment it's not something that people do. Okay, you usually tend to write on Word, or you go online and you post something. People don't write diaries too much these days. And if you give them something like that, like they say, old is gold, so just go back and touch the basics. And you're bound to get a number of readers who are going to go there on your blog and actually try and read it, because they will be attracted by something different. Okay, so try doing this. All my nature bloggers out here, try this idea, the diary style. Okay, and now, well, moving on. um, Details, of course, make a difference, and once the raw data is on your computer, it's idle material to add to compilations of stories, thoughts, and feelings, basically. Okay, and people love reading personal diary like accounts. I've mentioned this, especially when they include interesting facts, images from a trip out into the field. Basically, it's worth noting that if it weren't for the old journals of past naturalists, much of our knowledge about species would never have been gathered. So it's all come from there. Okay, it's all moving just back to the basic, that entire diary style, like I mentioned. So try doing that. Try starting a blog in that entire style, guys. Now, your blog will also serve as a record for you to refer to time and again, whether for search, whether you want to go ahead with like a research, also it's going to help you. And you're sure to have a following of audiences who love to have, who love to sort of read people's diary entries. We all love to do that, yeah. Every now and then we love to read our own diary entries. We love to read other people's diary entries. And why not put it out for the world to read it? It's your nature diary entry, basically. Okay, so all of you, do try your hand at such a style as well. I do get a lot of thumbs up for this, so I think this goes really well with my children out here. Lovely. Okay. And now putting it together. Now, what puts off a lot of bloggers is how to word and structure your post, basically. Now, assembling a readable, engaging, and enjoyable post is not as difficult as you think. All of us, we get jitters. How do I go ahead and post it? Okay, by now we've just been testing the waters, and we've not actually gone into for that dive. So now it's time to dive in, guys, because we are talking about the themes. So of course, everybody has this entire fear of what it's going to be like, and trust me, guys, it's not as difficult as you imagine. The only thing is that you have to take that first foot forward. You have to put that first foot forward. Okay, and now there are tried and tested formulas as well as structures and styles that you can employ to be sure your site visitors stick around and enjoy the show. The basic is with a blog that you have to make the content engaging. Okay, that's the thumb rule that you have to remember in case of your blog. You have to make it something that's maybe that is obviously appealing to your eyes. Okay, and something that you think might appeal to your audiences as well. Once you actually think from their point of view, it's only then that your blog will be a success, guys. Okay, so keep the audiences, keep their needs, keep what actually appeals to them, keep all the challenges, keep keep that in mind, that what value are you actually adding to your audiences, to your readers, and then put that blog forward of yours, and it's sure to be a hit. Okay, so this is through, guys, and I hope that you like this diary style. We'll be discussing a few more, and okay, so a lot of you are giving me like a thumbs up out here, and that's wonderful. And now let's just move forward, everybody. Well, we do have fun and frolic, everybody. Okay, so it's fun activity, guys, for all of you. And let's see what's in store today, because it's the nature theme. So we've got some nature trivia questions, everybody. Okay, so some questions related to nature, everybody. Okay, so all ears and all eyes on the screen. Okay. Now, moving on. Well, the first one. What food comprises 99% of a giant panda's diet? So, a giant panda eats a lot. Everybody knows that, okay? So, because, usually you have that notion that a panda does eat a lot. Pandas do eat a lot. So, tell me, what particular food actually comprises 99% of a giant panda's diet? Okay, so I can already see some of you are typing in. Wow, I'm excited to see what you guys are writing. Okay, some of you are typing in. Okay, all right, and some of you are saying everything. Well, everything, okay, but you have to give me specifically what is the food that comprises 99% of a giant panda's diet, guys. Come on. Okay, and I do get a few correct responses in the chat box, everybody. I'll just wait for a second for a few more to just type in your answers, guys, and then we move forward. And I can reveal the answer slide. Well, yes, a lot of you gave me this correct answer. It is bamboo. Okay, bamboo, guys, comprises 99% of the giant panda's diet, guys. It is bamboos. Okay. And now the next question. Which insect migrates annually from the northeastern US and southeast Canada to spend the winter in the forested highlands of central Mexico? Okay, that's like a lot of migration. So, which insect does this, guys? Come on, quickly think about this. Which insect is this? Okay, and I can see a few of you are thinking. All right, nature trivia questions, guys. Which insect migrates annually from the northeastern US and southeast Canada to spend the winter in the forested highlands of central Mexico? Come on, guys. Okay, so I do receive two correct answers as of now, which is wonderful. I'm so glad to see that all of you are such enthusiasts when it comes to nature, and you guys are pretty updated, huh? Okay, yes, of course, guys. This is wonderful, and precisely, I think most of you got this correct. It is the monarch butterfly, the butterfly, precisely, guys. Wonderful, wonderful, and I do get correct responses for this one. Yes, it is the butterfly. Thank you, guys. Thank you for such amazing responses. And now the next question. Name the archipelago Charles Darwin visited in 1835, whose unique species prompted him to formulate his theory of evolution. So, the theory of evolution by Charles Darwin. So, come on, guys, name the archipelago quickly. Quickly, some of you are thinking, some of you are wondering what this is. Okay, some of you are saying we don't know. That's all right. There are a lot of things that we don't know. It's okay to accept, guys. And for all of you who don't know, well, there are more questions, so don't worry. You get your turn. Okay, all right. Okay, lovely, lovely. And I see one correct response as of now. Let's see, I'll just wait for a second for the rest of you to maybe start typing in, guys. Okay, and well, the correct response is the Galapagos Islands, guys. That is the correct response, all right? Okay, and I just got one correct response in the chat box. So, for all of you, here's your next question, guys. What continent is home to the largest non polar ice cap in the world? So come on, tell me, what continent is home to the largest non-polar ice cap in the world, guys? Which continent am I talking about? Come on, take your guesses. All right, and I can see a lot of you have started to type in. That's wonderful. Let's see. I'm waiting to see what you guys are typing in now. Okay, and wow, most of you are giving me the same response, huh? All right, some of you are giving me the questions also. So let's see. Let me just go to the answer slide, everybody, and maybe give this out. It is North America. It is North America, guys. Some of you question North America. Yes, the answer is North America. Well done. Well done. Okay, and moving on to the next question. Lemurs are native to only one country on earth. Name that country. So come on, guys. Think. Your nature thinking caps has to be on now. So come on. All my nature enthusiasts out here, you've got to be thinking harder. So name this country, guys. Which country is this? Okay, I've got one answer also. This is wonderful. Let's see, let's see. I'm just waiting for a few more. Okay. So there are some correct responses in the chat box. And yes, guys, the correct response is Madagascar. Well done. Okay, so I'm so glad, all right. A lot of you could actually guess that, and that genuinely means that you guys are interested in nature and probably you have taken up the correct blog topic. Okay, so nature is your blog topic. And guys, thank you for being such an active audience and thank you for actively participating. Well, we have one more fun activity, so don't go anywhere, guys. Please stay tuned with us. All right, and let's just continue with all our pointers about writing a nature blog. Okay, so the style. Now consider the voice that you want for your blog. The way your blog reads in the eyes and minds of your audiences. Who you appeal to can depend on the way you write. Okay, so most folks don't want to learn stuff while poring over jargon heavy text that reads like an audit of a law firm, more or less. And I've told you this, guys, please write things that are simple. Okay, your audience is looking for simplicity. They're not looking for the most uh, amazing vocabulary. They're not looking for words they don't understand or they don't relate to. Please try and understand this. You might have a fabulous vocabulary. Okay, you might want to really embellish your blog with a lot of these heavy words, but try and understand that you are catering to a large audience online, and this entire set of people that you're catering to, they might not be able to understand what you're trying to say if you put too many heavy words, if you use too much decorative vocabulary in that style. Okay, so try and keep it simple. Now, moving on, use the language that you are most comfortable with, okay, to avoid sounding pretentious, okay, because then the genuinity, okay, that is something that you lose out on, okay. But don't be afraid to, of course, research and put in a few more new words, because of course that adds to your writing skills. That's going to help me. Blogging is basically, it's like a voyage of discovery in a lot of different ways. You're discovering along the route, you're discovering en route, okay, and that's what happens with blogging. So you keep discovering little things, but of course, please make sure that whatever you're putting forward to your audience is something that they can understand easily, okay, and they can relate to. Moving on, well, bloggers everywhere, the best read, it actually, for bloggers across the world, they've obviously vouched for this, that some of the best blogs that are there have actually been informal and they've been conversational tones. I think I've overdone this by saying conversational tones every single time, but you've got to remember this, guys. Okay, just like you are listening to a friend describing their day in a chatty email or a diary entry. So that's what your tone is supposed to be when you are blogging, guys. Okay, if you can write in a friendly yet informative manner, you'll be onto a blogging hit. So remember this, that is the thumb rule, guys. If you can write in a friendly manner and yet you're giving out some information, if it's conversational, if it's something that does not make the audiences, really look for, okay, what kind of words, what does this mean, okay, just make it simple to understand and yet put your point across clearly. Give them information, sort some issues out for them, address some challenges, okay. So of course your blog is going to be a hit for sure. Now, moving on to the structure, everybody. As far as creating a blog post, the layout and structure is actually very crucial, guys. And organizing writing on a page is something a lot of the bloggers genuinely overlook. Okay, but of course, when you have readers out there, ask them, the ones who are actually reading. They want to see a well-structured blog. Okay, they want to see a proper layout out there. And unfortunately, most of us in the due course of blogging lose out on that. We don't pay a lot of attention to the kind of structure that we're putting forward to the audiences. Okay, imagine chancing upon a marvelous title of a topic you're passionate about, only to find that it is written in a single gapless wall of words. That there are a lot of words stuck to each other and there's no spacing. and there's no paraphrasing, there's no paragraphs there, there's nothing there. Okay, a huge block of intimidating text basically. Please don't give that to your audiences. Okay, it's actually, to the reader's eyes, to be honest with you, it's more like the visual equivalent of a brick in the face, literally. Don't give them a brick in the face. You don't want your readers to face that. You want them to come back to your blog and read that blog of yours. Okay, so try making it something that's simple. Try making it, by paragraphing your articles, divide your information into bite-sized chunks. Okay, instead of trying to force feed someone, say, a bullion bar of 97% dark chocolate, you're presenting them with a tray of appealing cocoa-filled dainties that they can pick at any time, one by one. Okay, so don't put all your thoughts together. Don't muddle them up into something. Okay, categorically strategize, organize that blog post of yours. Okay, now moving on to the next thing that I have, adding titles. Everybody, please add titles. Okay, and it'll actually make reading very easy. When you have titles, you must have noticed for your own self, when something has a title, it makes it easier for you to read that article. Images inserted between subtopics also have the same effect and the same impact. So try and insert a lot of images also. If you can insert images between subheadings, subtopics, it'll help you. Okay, breaking up huge areas of text and leading the reader onwards with the article. Okay, if you have too much of writing there, try and break it down, because then it gets easier for your readers. All right. Then single isolated sentences are another device that writers use to maintain engagement. Okay, so they do that a number of times, just like single short sentences. I mentioned to you, okay, earlier also during our conversations, that during these sessions itself, that single sentences, short sentences are something that you should use as far as the blog is concerned. Okay, they're there to maintain engagement. They act like a snap of the fingers to grab attention, and they're especially effective for spurring someone into action or helping them retain some information, guys. Okay, so that is some of the tricks that you can use as far as your blogging, the nature blog is concerned. Okay, the structure is concerned, the content is concerned. Just make sure that you are catering to the audiences of yours. Just make sure that it's something simple. Just make sure that it's organized. The content looks great. The layout is great. Okay, and just make it easier for the audiences to read, and then your blog is surely going to go places, guys. Okay, so we are done with this, and I hope that these little pointers that we discussed are clear, guys. Please send me a yes in the chat box before we move forward. Everybody, quickly, come on, I'm waiting for your yeses, and then we move on to the fun and frolic. Okay, so the balloons are welcoming you one more time, but before that I need to see. Okay, so I've already started to receive a few yeses. Just waiting for everybody to type in, guys, quickly. All right. So I have started to receive a lot of thumbs up, a lot of the yeses, a lot of the hearts. And this is lovely. This is lovely. Wonderful. I'm so glad that all this is clear, everybody. Okay. And now we have Pictionary, but we have Pictionary with a twist, because here you don't draw, but you look at the drawing and then you guess what it is. Okay, so that is how we play Pictionary during our sessions on PSTV, guys. So is everybody excited for the Pictionary game? Come on, quickly, I need to hear from everyone. Is everybody excited, guys? Come on, type in excited in the chat box right away, guys, quickly. All right, so I'm getting a lot of excited. I'm getting a lot of fire emojis also. Wow. This is wonderful and this is fabulous, guys. Keep that energy coming, and I want everybody to participate, okay, in this Pictionary that we are playing right here. All right, okay. So because it's the nature theme, a lot of the pictures here are related to nature. So come on, tell me, what comes to your mind when you see this, guys? What comes to your mind when you see this picture? Come on, everybody. What comes to your mind when you look at the picture? The first thing that comes to your mind, you type in that. Quickly. You can't take too much time, everyone. Okay, so I've already started to receive some comments out here. Some of you are saying trees. Some of you are saying beauty. Okay. Some of you are saying nature, definitely nature. Some of you are saying oxygen suppliers. Wow, I like that answer. Okay. Some of you are saying greenery. Okay. All right. Some of you are saying, I wish I could go to this place. All right. I wish I could too. And okay. Some of you are saying the sun. Okay. You can also see the sun visibly there. All right. Okay, strength. Wow, strength is also another answer that's come up. Wonderful, guys. I'm getting such interesting answers. That's why I love playing Pictionary with all of you. You give me such interesting answers for all these pictures that even I couldn't think of. Okay, lovely greenery, leaves, branches, trees, nature, beauty, oxygen suppliers. Okay, lovely guys. I love all these responses from all of you, and everybody's typing in so quickly. Everybody's still sending their responses. Great. And now let's just go to the slide and see. Well, some of these were tree, nature's beauty, evergreen. I think most of you did give me these responses. Yeah, I think everybody gave me such responses. Lovely. Thank you for participating, everybody. And now the next one. Wow, isn't this a beautiful picture, guys? Come on. Yes, okay. So a lot of you are already sending me the hearts for this picture. Okay, it is a beautiful picture. And so, what comes to your mind as soon as you see this, guys? What comes to your mind as soon as you see this gorgeous picture? Well, gorgeous comes to my mind when I look at this picture. It's a beautiful, beautiful picture. So quickly tell me. Somebody's saying serene out here. Somebody's saying Kashmir out here. Lovely. Okay. Somebody's saying green and greenery. Love. Okay. Yes, love. And the answer is like heaven on earth. Beautiful. Okay, lovely. And I wish we could visit more places like this. Yeah. Okay. Serene, peaceful, calm. Wow. I love these responses from everybody out here. Everybody's actively participating. Huh? Okay, the mountains. Okay, lovely, lovely. All right, guys. Thank you for sharing all those responses. And well, some of these were mountains, greenery, trekking. Yeah, a lot of us do enjoy trekking. Do you enjoy trekking, guys? Come on, tell me. Who likes to trek out here? Do you like to trek? Okay, so some of you are saying, already saying yes, yes, yes. So most of you are giving me the thumbs up for the trekking. Huh? All right, that's wonderful, guys. Okay, so mountains, greenery, trekking, serene, peaceful, calm. I think all of you gave me such responses for that beautiful, beautiful picture out there. Yeah, definitely. Okay, now everyone, this picture out here. What comes to your mind when you look at this picture? Come on, quickly. It's a beautiful picture. So, what comes to your mind? Okay, so a lot of you are thinking, typing in blue, definitely. Deep, deep, yes, okay. Sparkling, all right. Aquatic life, yes, of course. Aquatic life. And yeah, aquatic. I think most of you are giving me aquatic. Okay, water park, yes, you do get reminder of water park also when you see such a lot of water out here. Okay. Colorful. Somebody saying it's very colorful. It definitely is a very colorful picture. That's how you put it together, guys. Okay, lovely. Mirror like water, self reflection. Wow, such deep thoughts from all my children out here. Okay, great. And well, some of the thoughts out here are ocean, aquatic life, scuba diving, guys. And I think most of you, some of you also saying Andamans. Okay, scuba diving, definitely. So yeah, more or less, I think everybody's given me such similar responses. And thank you guys for being so active and giving me so many responses during the Pictionary, especially. And now I think we've almost reached the close of the session for today. So, a quick wrap up is we discussed about writing a nature blog. So, I hope it's clear, guys, and I hope I've been able to assist you a little as far as writing that nature blog of yours is concerned. All right. And now, everybody, well, the home task for you is go through our today's lesson, all that we've discussed, go through the start of the session, right from the start, and understand how to construct a nature blog or how do you move forward as far as the nature blog of yours is concerned. Okay, it's going to come very handy. All the different, the style, the structure, the content, and all that we discussed in today's session In case you joined the session late, please go back to the start of the episode and just go through it entirely, understand certain things, and try constructing a nature blog. All right. And now, everyone, well, the arrows talk about what's coming up. Well, coming up is nature blog word count. So we're going to be discussing about the word count as far as nature blog is concerned in our next session, which is tomorrow. So all my nature lovers, all my passionate writers, please stay tuned for all our episodes, guys. Stay tuned and join us every single day, Mondays to Saturdays at 8:15 p.m. Indian time on PSTV. And I have had a great time, holding this session for all of you. Thank you so much for joining in, and take very good care of yourselves. I'll see all of you in my next session. Till then, bye bye, guys. Take good care. Bye.